Okay, so hopefully this is working. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Actually, it's been probably about 6 or 7 months, I think. Things have settled down with work and everything like that, so I thought, hey, why not start up the Stitch and Bitches again? So this week I'm going to try and make this a regular thing on a Sunday. You can see I'm outside. I didn't want to come inside today. Didn't want to sit in at the computer, so I've got my laptop. Zahir has magically managed to get everything working. I've got a mic over here which hopefully you can hear me with. It seems to be going up and down and doing its thing over there, so I'm hoping that's okay. I'm just going to change screens for a moment just to check everything's alright. It looks like it's okay. And yeah, so Zahir's managed to get my webcam on my laptop working, a webcam so that you can see what I'm actually doing as well, and he set me up with his mic as well, so yay. Zahir's saying yay, looking sounding good. Good, thank you. And hi Michelle, and hi Pleasant Valley. Glad you could make it today. So I'm not going to mess around too much, and the wind's all of a sudden started up. Right, so this is what I am going to be following today. So it's a v-neck jumper at the back. So hopefully you can see that. I'm angling it to the webcam, and backyard stream. Yes, I've been enjoying the sun like all day, well all weekend actually. We went up to the lakes yesterday, which was really gorgeous, and it was actually surprisingly empty, and so yeah, I've been enjoying the sun way too much, and I really don't want to come inside. So anyway, so that's the pattern I'm going to be following, just like a little kind of t-shirt v-neck thing. That is the wool I'm going to be using as well, so it's like it's a cotton DK, and yeah, and I really like this colour. I actually got this on sale on, I use a website called Black Sheep Wool, and I have put the link in the description if you do want to go and check it out. But this was actually on sale for like $2.99 a ball, like per ball of wool, so that was pretty good. Is that from the 80s? I believe so. It looks very 80s to me. I think it's an 80s pattern. Doesn't really give me much info on the back, but I'll show you the back. But yeah, it looks like it's very 80s. I've got quite a lot of vintage patterns, and I bought them at a boot sale, and I quite like knitting them up, to be quite honest. I knitted one last time when I was doing these Stitch and Bitches, and I made it for Zara. So yeah, if I do keep squinting, I am sorry, the sun seems to be moving around. I was hoping to be in the shade, but it keeps moving. Anyway, I was waiting over on Twitch for the stream and got the YouTube notes. Yeah, sorry Pleasant Valley, I should have absolutely made it clear that I was going to be back on YouTube doing this and not Twitch. Yeah, I've decided that I want it. I don't know, Twitch is a great place to stream, but whenever I think of Twitch, I always think about you know, gaming stuff, and I know there's a lot of people that do lots and lots of different things, because I do follow other people on Twitch that do like different things. So yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna stop talking in a minute. Well, I won't completely stop talking because that would be pointless really, but I need to get some knitting started, don't I? So here's just said it in the chat as well, come on, get knitting. Yeah, so I'm going to start off. I've got a cast on 82 stitches. I've already kind of roughly looked at the pattern. Where does it start? This is the fun part where I find that. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, 82 stitches. Pleasant Valley says rusty orange core colour. Yeah, I really liked it. I was a bit concerned because I don't, although I do buy wool online, I'm okay when I'm buying like the creams and the you know, the blacks and the whites kind of colours. But when it's an actual colour, I'm always a bit concerned about it with like how it's gonna like look when I get it. And I was worried that it was going to be like a really bright orange, but luckily it's just like a rusty one, which is pretty cool. I like the colour anyway. I think it'll be like nice towards the end of summer, like if you don't want to if you're starting to need something a little bit warmer. Anyway, I'm going to start. Pleasant Valley says, I prefer YouTube actually, easier to have the videos archived on here. Yeah, that's what I found. Like I think with knitting anyway, when I was doing the streams before, I did actually like the fact that YouTube just kept the live afterwards. I really didn't like it that the video just kind of disappears after a few days on Twitch. And I'm sure there's a way that you can kind of back it up by putting it on YouTube as well, but I was just like, you know what, that's too much hassle for me. It's too much messing around. Hi Claire Plant, thank you for joining. Yeah, so it was just too much messing around for me, if I'm honest. I was just like, no, I don't think so. Oh, has it been 11 months? I think I was saying at the start it was only about 6 or 7 months. Oh my goodness, it has been a while then. I didn't realise it was almost a year. That's yeah, that's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I didn't think it would have been that long. I'm hoping that this is okay and that you can see. I can adjust the camera if you need me to. You're such a flake. Thanks, Zahir. That's awesome. Anyway, haven't you got? You're doing some shipping, aren't you, Zahir? I think he should be. Anyway, he's trying to get on top of it for tomorrow. And hi Claire, afternoon. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon as well. I just didn't want to come in from the garden, I'll be honest, that's why I'm out here. Next weekend, it's not meant to be as nice next weekend, so I definitely won't be sitting out here next weekend. I'll have to go inside and set up at the dining table or something. Oh, are you going to proof? This is proof that he's doing some work.
Show.
I'll remove the camera. There we go.
There's all my shipping.
That's all his shipping in that bag. There we go. Proof is doing some work.
You know what you should do? You should do it here so you can actually see what you're changing.
Yeah,
that would make more sense.
That.
Because then you can see what you're doing. And then if you refresh here, hopefully the chat will come through. If it doesn't, then you'll have to maybe do a pop-out chat from YouTube.
See, my tech guy is always on hand.
Hold on, let me just pop you out. Your live chat. Pop-out chat. There we go.
Run alongside.
And then we can go there. And we can do...
They're getting a close-up of your arm right now.
Oh, lovely. My hairy arm. See my hairy arm. Okay, so now you can see it like live. There. Yeah, I'm supposed to show my envelopes.
Yeah, so he was just trying to show his envelopes. Okay, can you see them? There you go. That's his envelopes. They're at the top corner. Yeah. My camera's actually covering it, but hey, my webcam.
It's nice outside. Is the mic okay? You might want to move it close.
Knitting will have a rise in popularity. I don't know. It always goes through stages. There was a few years back it became popular again, and a lot of celebrities were knitting, and it became popular.
If I started knitting, I think it would become popular.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, if you do it,
yeah,
absolutely. So yeah, I you never know. I mean, people have been stuck in their homes for like 10-11 weeks, so you know, you never know what new hobbies they've decided to take up and do. So yeah, so it's maybe it looks like a nice day in the UK. It's cloudy here, supposed to get rain today. It's 8:23 a.m. here. Oh wow, Pleasant Valley. Yeah, that is early. Obviously for us it's like nearly 25 past 4. So we're like well into our afternoon, and it's been a lovely few days. I think we're going to start losing the weather towards midweek. I think Wednesday is when we start getting rain over here. So yeah, so it's not going to be with us forever. Is this streaming using the new laptop? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I'm not using the mic on the laptop, and I'm only using like the webcam on the laptop to do like my face, and then I've got a spare webcam next to me here, which is obviously focused on my hands, and then Zahir's let me borrow his mic that he normally uses on his camera. So yeah. Pleasant Valley saying impressive parcels. Yeah. The thing is, if he doesn't do it today, it would mean a whole day of shipping tomorrow, and then he kind of gets to like about 3-4 o'clock, and then he's got to make a rush to the post office to catch them. So yeah, it's good to get on top of it. I told him earlier today, I was like, you should get on top of this today. I haven't been counting my stitches, by the way, but I know I'm nowhere near 82, so we're gonna just keep going. I think we are starting. Am I starting with the front? Yeah, I'm starting with the front, which is a bit unusual. Most patterns normally make you start with the back. I'm actually starting on with the front on this one, and I'm guessing because the back has actually got the V-neck, so I think that's why it's making us start with the front. I don't normally start with the front of a jumper. I normally go straight to the back, but I'm doing it the way the pattern's asking me to do it, so we'll start with what it says, because I think the front is not going to be a V-neck. The front is going to be like I suppose you call it like a crew neck at the front. So I must say Becks Textile is very good, but he does do the occasional video of question content. He does indeed. Yeah, we're just I'll be honest, I didn't watch the video, and I don't think I would have particularly liked it. What I did see of it, I wasn't that impressed, to be quite honest. I don't like it when Zahir rants, because I always say it goes a little bit over the top, so yeah, we're just, yeah. It was 23 here yesterday. Wow.
You know, when you're knitting,
so
your knitting's a bit higher, so I don't know if you want to lift the camera a little bit.
It's probably because I've moved it.
No, like a bit more there.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
See?
It's probably because I moved it, because I thought it was actually sitting quite well.
Yeah, what size needles are you using, Michelle
so
asks?
I am using,
yes.
So I'm starting off with
I've
the...
got my bag here.
Do you know what, it was just left his bag there on purpose. It was just wanting to show you that he does do some work. Yeah, my needle size, because I'm starting off with a rib, I'm starting off with a 3...
Isn't this more fun though? Should I keep that?
No, you're not keeping it. I've already said you're not keeping it.
It's lovely.
Okay, this RC stuff, this RC car that you see behind us, that is actually stock. So, but Zahir wants to try and keep it, and I keep saying to him, no, you're going to sell it.
I could race it around the garden.
No.
It'd be so fun. Am I annoying you?
No.
You sure? I can go.
No, you're fine.
Look at the size of it. Move out of the way. Look at that. Size of bag.
I know. It's a lovely
I should
car.
definitely keep it,
It's
I?
a lovely car. But yeah, it's definitely stock.
No, I'm going to keep it, I think.
But Zahir keeps trying to tell me he's going to keep it,
Yeah.
so we'll see. We'll see how that ends. Unusual design. Never saw a V back. Yeah, I actually quite liked it. I when I saw it and I was sorting through what I wanted to kind of knit for today, so I kind of knew that I was going to try and start these back up probably a couple of weeks ago, but I was looking through my patterns, and I only decided this week what pattern I wanted to do, and I just saw it and I was like, that one actually stood out, and I was like, yeah, I quite like that one, so we're going to go with that. But then I didn't think my wool was actually going to turn up. It turned up surprisingly quick, because they do state it takes up to 7 days to come through at the moment with everything that's going on and the delay in what do you want Alfie's here as well, with the delay in like the post at the moment. Are you going to sit right there? Come here, sit there, not on the pattern, come on. No, he's going to try and sit on my lap. He will. Yeah, with the delays in post and everything, I wasn't expecting it to turn up, and then it turned up, I think it was Friday, and I was actually really surprised at how quick it was, because I wasn't planning on starting this up until next weekend, because I thought, well, my wall's going to turn up like Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll get time to sort all of the stream out, which Zahir's actually ended up doing for me anyway. So yeah. Anyway, I think I've just went off on one there. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, about the pattern, and I went into the wall. Nails look great. Going to try and do mine later, but always peel around the edges. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my nails. I do them myself. I mean, I think if you on my channel, there's some videos of me showing what I do. But yeah, I do my nails myself, and I quite enjoy doing them. Pleasant Valley saying it's supposed to get warmer again tomorrow. Oh, that'll be nice. And yeah, he can't keep away. See, he can't keep away. He likes to pop in and join us. But I don't mind, to be quite honest. He's fine. He should be working though. We'll finish in his post, because I think he's got about 4 items to post on the general store as well, which is probably the most we've had in a while on that store, considering we don't do any listing on it. Maybe should have set up a table, Beck. Oh, you know what, it's fine. You were trying to annoy me. Oh, that's not very nice. Oh, and Claire says she's watched the videos. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I like doing them. It still takes me forever to do my nails though. It still takes me probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours just to do like the acrylics and then do the gel polish afterwards. So it's ones where I have to sit down and you know, I have to have an evening or an afternoon where I know I'm not going to get disturbed for a couple of hours, because they take forever. You know, I can do it in sections though with my nails. So I can do like the acrylic part and then do the gel polish like later, because generally I've got to do a lot of like filing and like cleaning up. I'm just going to count these quickly, so I'm going to go quiet for a moment. Okay, it looks like I've got 82 on there already, so I'm going to take these off. Not all of them, just in case I've miscounted. I think 82 is there. No, I've probably miscounted. That looks too few for 82. We don't mind a bit of the on the side, but Becks the main dish. I use gel but put lamp away in a rub, because they couldn't go right. Might try again. Yeah, I do use like the lamp to cure them, but what I found with the gel polish anyway, it's better to do like thin layers, because if you do it too thick, what you'll find is it won't like cure properly underneath the lamp, and you'll find you'll have like patches that aren't like dry, particularly on your thumbs. If you don't lay your thumbs down like in a certain way, the like the bit underneath kind of doesn't cure properly. So I do tend to do like really thin layers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 40, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 82. Okay, so 82 is there. So let's take those off and take those last 4 off as well. 2, 1 more, and then hopefully that is right. I'm just going to give these a quick recount. That sun's moved way more than I thought it would too. Yeah, I've got 82, which is good. Exactly what I wanted. 82. I'm just gonna have a little drink. Oh. Yeah, I have got a gin. I've got a pink gin, and I have got water as well. I'm not being naughty and just drinking gin, and that's my first glass today, and it's probably going to be my last glass today as well. But it is a pretty big glass, so yeah. So right, what am I doing? So I have just done my 82 stitches. Now it's asking me to work. I've got to do 15 rows in rib, which is a knit 1, purl 1. So that's what I'm going to go and do. Hello, Ryan. Yeah, head of the house. Oh, yeah, I am actually. I am the boss. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So where was I? I was going to do the rib. I'm starting off with the rib. It's asking me to do knit 1, purl 1, and I've got to do it for 15 rows. So that's what we're going to start with. I'm hoping this is going to look a bit longer. Otherwise, I haven't brought the right wool. The thing is that I think that's the difficulty when you're doing like a vintage pattern. As much as you can test the tension, and the thing is, I'm a bit. I don't help myself really, because I won't see. Now I've just gone wrong because I've just gone straight into a knit. Yeah, I won't do like a what's the thing called? I've forgotten the word. I don't ever do like a test patch, which you kind of should really, just to make sure that your sizing is going to be alright. I just keep an eye on Alf because he just keeps looking over the fence next door. But yeah, but yeah, you should really do like a test strip, particularly because I'm using a vintage pattern, which means I can't really get the same wool that they kind of recommend within the pattern. You could just have to work on like what tension and roughly like what size it should come out, and that's why I went for like this DK cotton stuff, because it kind of matched up in that sense, but it's just that I didn't actually test it out, which I should have done. And so, oh, is Zahir talking about his thing? Is he talking about his camping trolley thing again?
Come here. Sit.
Yeah. Yeah, you can carry the chairs and the backpacks. Yeah. Yeah. I. The thing is, like, we went when we went to the lakes yesterday. Like carrying the chairs wasn't too bad because they're really quite light. We carried the. Oh, you're coming to sit down, are you?
Do you think I should like
You can come sit down.
Do you think I should, what's it called? Get like a, what was I going to say?
I
Do you
don't
think
know.
I should have a steak slice?
It's up to you. But yeah, so
Might have to get a steak slice.
you might have to get a steak slice.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I was talking about carrying the chairs.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad carrying the chairs
No,
yesterday,
I don't
was
think
it?
I don't think it was that bad. 'Cause they're quite light and they have shoulder straps on them, so
Yeah.
it's no big deal. What's going on? You should get one of those big camping vans, like a House on Wheels.
I'd love one of
yeah.
those. I've said to Zahir like so much. Like, I've never been camping. You've never been camping.
But we'd like to.
But I'd like to go
Yeah.
camping. But I kind of like to go camping in like, you know,
Like
not
half-assed way.
not too
like
much
just for the-
inconvenience.
Just
like,
for the day.
so that I can still have like, you know.
Thing is, the good news is like a lot of these camping,
But did I
a lot of
enjoy
these-
yesterday?
a lot of these cooler bags are like designed for like, you know, obviously a lot of people in the States use them where they get obviously a lot hotter temperatures. So some of the stuff that lasts out there for days, we should do really well here, especially when we're just out for an afternoon.
Yeah.
I just think it'll be
Yeah.
cool. We can just pack it full of like food and
Yeah.
drink and just chill out.
Like it was.
And we just need the gas stove. If
It
we
was
get a gas stove,
really,
yeah.
really good day yesterday, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
'cause
I
we-
want to get a trolley though. I've added a trolley.
we had a little spot that was like
Yeah.
quite secluded.
Very, very secluded. It was like
yeah,
it was like our
secluded,
own little
actually.
bit of
Yeah.
Windermere.
And it was right by
Yeah.
the water as well. And
That
Alf was
amazing,
playing in
yeah.
the water,
Amazing.
which was really strange for Alf
Surprising, yeah. We didn't
because he
expect
doesn't
that.
normally
Yeah. No,
do that.
we don't normally get that. No.
No.
You know the mic, right? You should have it like here,
Oh, okay.
because then
I don't mind where it is.
I know,
just left
I know,
it
you
up
don't,
there.
I know you don't.
I moved
mind.
it off the grass.
Yeah,
Okay.
What about
So
here?
here's like, you know.
About here, Alfie. Alf,
Come here,
come here.
you little pain.
Died.
Are you eating grass again? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's eating grass and
grass
he's
again.
being naughty.
Yeah, he tries to.
Come here, Alf.
He tries to look over the neighbour's fence,
He's gonna knock over. the front.
and he has actually jumped over it previously. But since next door neighbour's son actually built a little bit, kind of where he jumps over, they built it up a little bit higher, didn't they?
It is windy, but look at this. But look at this. Look what we're using. No expense spared. Yeah.
It is a little bit.
Yeah. We might have to turn it down. No, it's fine. It's fine. Alf, come here. Alf. Let me get him some food. Shall I lock him away?
Oh
Come
no, he's all right. He's not being too bad. But yeah, what were we saying? Yeah, it was a really nice day, and to be quite honest, carrying like because we've got like these like picnic bags, like cooler bags, I suppose, but they don't really keep much cool because they're not like really designed like that. You know, you can kind of get those like ice pack things that you put in the bottom of them, but overall they don't keep them cool, like that cool. But they weren't hard to carry anyway. Oops, he just fell down the step.
Yeah, he's desperate for this chicken.
Yeah,
Sit.
Zahir's feeding him chicken. Are you feeding him chicken?
Yeah.
Was that the stuff I made today?
Yeah, it's delicious, wasn't it?
Yeah, I made a roast dinner today for lunch, didn't I? We're not having like a heavy dinner tonight. We're just going to have something light tonight because we've eaten like at lunchtime. But yeah.
Yeah, let us know if it sounds okay. The reason why we've got that furry thing on is because it's quite windy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be.
Hopefully it's not
It
picking
was
up the
sounding
wind.
good inside.
I'm hoping it's alright.
No, it was doing quite
It
well.
has started to blow a bit.
Yeah, but
now.
it was doing quite well. Oh, Alf, really?
Alpezaveli says, when I used to go camping with my folks, we had a small, is it a Coleman camp stove?
Yeah, I want to get a camp stove and I want to get a nice cooler chest. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a really good like trolley thing. We're gonna have
A
it all.
trolley thing.
We're gonna be like proper.
And Zahir's just gonna, Zahir's just gonna rock up with his trolley and everything on it.
Oh, it's gonna be
Like
amazing.
all,
Yeah.
all is like,
chair.
and bearing in mind this is just for a day at the moment. We're not even daring to do like an overnight camp at the minute, right? So all of this stuff is just for a day. Okay, I'm sorry if you can see it. Alf.
You can't see this, can I?
Oh, really can.
It's fine.
Alf, put it away. Go away. I'm really sorry.
Alf, stop, behave, Alfie. Flashing his
Ryan's asking why is it taking so long to order it.
Alfie, behave. Well, because I'm making sure I get the best that I can get.
The thing is, Ryan, he's gone through like all the extremes. I'm really sorry, like if you saw
Alfie,
Alf's
behave.
thing,
No.
like because he's just, he lays on his back when he's on the blanket. So
Yeah.
apologies, but yeah, so yeah, you were going through all of them
You might
last
have
night,
to show
weren't
Ryan's
you?
message. It's gone.
Oh dear.
He said something that it's decided to. There you go.
Okay, there you go. I've allowed that. You are camping with
Me, one
on
campsite when this is
over.
over. Oh, that would be so much fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be so much fun.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do that.
That would be wicked.
That will be good.
Oh.
But yeah, it's definitely gonna be it's gonna be fun when we finally get there.
Behave, Alf.
Oh my goodness.
He's going bonkers.
He does this all the time. It's just because he's on the blanket and he just starts
rolling around.
around.
Yeah.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Yeah, but at least we're keeping him here and he's not bothering the neighbours.
I know. He's like, I haven't got a problem.
Surprised he hasn't knocked your drink over, Oh, he's going to actually have a drink of
Yeah,
water.
he does just need to order it. I've got water there. if you
No,
want
no,
water.
he's having a drink
Oh.
of water. I said, I'm going to have a drink of water. Yeah. I'm just hanging
Peasant
out.
Palace says yes. Beck, Coleman is correct. Coleman is a big brand in Canada. Weren't you mentioning something
Yeah, I was
about
looking at
Coleman?
Coleman and I was looking at Igloo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard that you should get a roto-molded cooler though.
What's that?
Well, don't you know?
No.
Well, everyone knows. Yeah, roto-molded coolers are like
Oh,
that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you've done your research, you'd know this. Yeah, if you knew about coolers, like if you're a big outdoors guy like me, been in the great outdoors, you'd know
Yeah,
that.
you wouldn't want to do that, Ryan. Yeah.
What did he say?
He's better Alphys than Zeus.
What, like on stream? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not broadcasting in a high enough resolution to get everything in, so it'd have to be at least 8K.
Okay. All right. Claire's asking what breed is Alf. He
Idiot.
is. No.
That is breed.
Right. He's a puggle.
Yeah.
So he's mixed between a pug and a beagle. Whenever I tell people, they always say a puddle, and no, he's a puggle. So he's a mix of a pug, aren't you?
Come here, Ralph.
Aren't you? But he's a big pain, and he doesn't listen. He doesn't like listening. Yeah, yeah. I am sorry about that.
What?
Pleasant Valley says I tuned in for knitting chat with Beck and I got a view of Alf's junk instead.
Yeah, I'm just showing it off, man. Anyone will see it. Now he's giving you the starfish.
Yeah, it's gone the other way now.
Bless him. Just don't worry about it.
He hasn't got a clue. He doesn't know what's going on.
Bless him.
He doesn't know he's on YouTube right now. So yeah, he's
Such a
he's
nice
actually
day.
being pretty good considering. I'm glad he went for some water because he's
Yeah, he's chilled out a bit.
yeah. I put his bed in the shade. Have you taken it in now?
Yeah, I've taken it in.
And he just kept refusing to lay in the shade today, wasn't he?
Yeah, he just wants to hang out with us, doesn't he? He doesn't want to sit in bed.
Right, that is my first row. I'm not sure on the size. I kind of...
You could angle the camera away so you can't see his.
Yeah, I'll move it more towards me. There you go.
There you go.
And now you can't see his
His starfish.
His bits.
Never work with kids or animals,
I
they
know,
say.
right?
Yeah.
I know, and it was my idea, right, to do this outside today, because I was like, is there a way I can do my stream outside? And he was like,
Yeah.
I think we can sort it.
It's nice though, isn't it? At least you're not
Yeah,
losing the weather.
I've been
out all day.
Been out pretty much all day. Well, I've been doing housework as well. Like, I don't know if you can see. No, I'm probably blocking it actually. I've got the washing on the line behind us as well. So I've been doing washing and yeah. The stream has gone sideways. I'm not surprised really. Yeah, he is pretty chilled today, Alfie. He's pretty settled today.
Just the heat, I think.
I think it's the heat. You know, I mean, dogs and animals don't really cope well with the heat.
He wants to hang out here, but...
He wants to hang out here, but then he kind of moves every so often, which is good because it means he's trying to, you know, cool himself off as well. So he'll stay here for a bit and then he'll disappear off again. But yeah, he will do. Oh, hang on. Which way am I starting?
I don't know.
I think I've got to start off power on this side. Just make sure I'm doing the right one, the right stitch. Don't want to get to the end and go, oh no, I've done my stitches backwards. Opposite of what I was meant to do. So.
It's just a nice day, isn't it, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it has been... Wow, since Friday I've had a really chilled weekend.
You know, if I don't
actually.
keep that RC car, I could keep a different one that's coming though, couldn't I? Like, I need one, don't I? I don't have any.
Man. Do you know what? This is what I have to put up with, right?
I got one.
Like,
because what if we're out, right? What if we're out in the lakes, yeah?
A bunch of stuff for,
what if we're out
the
in the
RC
lakes,
store,
and
right? And then he goes, "This is exactly what I have to put up with, and I'm gonna have like weeks of this, right?" So we've ordered a bunch of stuff with one company. We've got another lot coming on Wednesday, haven't we? And he just wants to keep
just
it.
One thing.
He just wants to keep it. It's
just
like,
one thing.
Seriously.
Just one thing. And what about, like, you know, when we're out at the lakes and stuff, we've got to have something to do, haven't we?
Yeah, I know, but
and
you
then,
just...
like, we should have had a boat. Imagine if we had an RC boat. How
well, this is the thing, right?
Yeah, boat would be amazing. I might order a boat as well. Need a boat.
Okay. I'm not, yeah.
For the business, though, because then I know the product.
Okay.
Isn't it? I'm going to be confident about the product if I don't...
just be careful Alf doesn't get sunstroke. Yeah, we do try and make sure he's like got plenty of water down. We even hosed him down yesterday, didn't we? He didn't really...
With a shower? No, we showered
like,
him.
Just
no,
kind
hose
of,
sounds bad because we wouldn't hose him.
We've got like an attachment that does like a shower kind of a thing on our hose.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was wrong to say hose him down, but we did that for him, Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got water out and he's got some shade.
He doesn't particularly like it like that, but I was only focusing on his body really and not his head and stuff because I know he doesn't really like water in his face. So, because when he has a bath, he's like, he doesn't like it, does he? He hates having a bath. Oh, he covered his face. But yeah, we try and keep on top of that.
Okay.
I'm guessing that is the graphics card thing.
What's he saying?
RTX 2080 Ti.
Yeah, what about that?
Thoughts, Beck, is he allowed?
No.
My thoughts are it's way too expensive.
The TI is really expensive. The TI is like 1200.
Yeah.
The one I was
I'm
looking
just
at.
like,
the one I was looking at was the Super. But to be honest with you, now I'm getting annoyed with Call of Duty. I don't need it as much.
Yeah, see.
But then I'm like,
this is the thing with Zahir, because he's like so fickle, right?
Fickle. Not fickle.
You are fickle.
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 With an F.
Fickle.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you are fickle.
Yeah.
you change your mind so much. I'm reluctant to let him have a graphics card at the moment.
Man, so me.
Well, it just a minute was complaining that he wanted an RC car.
Yeah, you don't want to let me have that either.
And then it was an RC boat.
Yeah.
Now he wants the graphics card.
Man,
So-
you don't let me have anything. Not fair.
Z has an i9 and a fake card.
Yeah, exactly. You know what, Ryan's right, you know. The card I've
Just
got...
price it super high and say, oh, this won't sell and let's keep it. Yeah, I know. He did tell me the price, so you're right.
Is it?
And
If I sell my card, it will cost us about 500.
yeah.
Just under, maybe, depending on how much I get for my card. But I think I should
I'm
be...
not saying you can't have it. I'm just saying, like, just be sensible about it, I suppose.
Man.
You know, you've got to kind of not spend too
Look
much
what Ryan
money.
just said.
What's that?
What? So that's a lie. Have you seen?
That's a lie.
Yeah.
What's a lie?
He's kept you for 25 years.
Okay, I'm the exception.
Exactly, I'm not fickle. Thanks,
Okay,
Ryan.
when
Thanks.
it comes to things, you are.
No, but I think Ryan's got a point there.
No.
Thanks,
When
Ryan.
it comes to things. No, it's not thank you, Ryan. Okay, when it comes to things, I'm not a thing, I'm a person.
Well, an RTX 2080 is not just a thing either. You know, it's made of coup de cause. You know,
Oh, okay. Yeah, so. Anyway, should we just change the subject?
it's not 25 years anyway, is it?
No, it's 20.
Get your
Yeah.
facts right, Ryan.
You were just appreciating
I
the
do
support
appreciate it
from
still. I
Ryan,
still
and now you're
appreciate it.
telling him to get his facts straight.
I still appreciate it. Oh, poor Alf.
Our Pleasant Valley says he's postponing his gaming computer purchase. Oh, he was going back to work this week.
But they cut their hours.
But they
back.
cut my
Oh.
hours back. Oh,
To be honest with you,
that is a shame.
To be honest with you, Will, you don't want to really be buying one right now, or anything electrical right now, not retail wise, because the prices are a bit up and down, and like
Yeah.
especially stuff like computer stuff as well, like graphics cards, they're probably more expensive than they would be if it wasn't for the current situation. So buying a PC right now might not be the best price.
Is that why you're not buying a graphics card right now?
No. Just because, you know,
That's because I said.
yeah.
Oh dear. So if I was to say, oh okay.
Well, I mean, I've seen one at a good price, so, you know.
Oh,
But, yeah.
okay. So you've been looking.
I've been keeping an eye out on the market, yeah.
Okay, hang on.
Well, we messed it up.
Yep. Right, don't drop that. Right, let me just see.
Oh, it's so lovely today. Well, just count the stitches.
Okay, alright. No, I think I'm still good. I was worried because I thought I'd gone off on...
Could have an ice cream or a steak slice, I'm not sure what to
Oh, you
have.
could, couldn't you? There's both of those
I'm
things
actually
in the fridge.
But I'm actually quite full up.
It's
I might
because
just
we've
make
only
a
just
drink.
eaten, really.
I might just make myself a drink.
Yeah, why don't you have a drink?
Oh, what A-dog, man.
Oh, see, now I do...
You've messed it up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hang on.
I thought so.
How far back?
I wouldn't have made that mistake. I can see what you've done wrong.
There.
Yeah.
No, it's not there.
No, it's not there. It's over the other...
It's here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
It's around here somewhere. I don't know actually.
Can you hear
I
all
think
the birds?
it's like.
I think you can hear all the birds. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That should be a knit. And have I done a pearl
Leave
there?
it.
I think that might be it.
Someone drove past, hon.
How dare they?
I know, right? He's thinking of running over.
Yeah, I'm just going to undo this quickly because I think I've kind of gone off slightly.
Oh, yeah, they drove past, hon. He's going over to tell him.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when people drive past the house. He doesn't like it when people knock at the door. He doesn't like it when the postman comes either. Right. I'm just going to go back a little bit because I think I've messed up
Got to read the chat.
fairly early on. 20 years of fun and laughs. Yeah, it's been quite fun. Yeah. I think we get on quite well. we have to if we've been together 20 years. Zahir is definitely hard work. Even a cheap webcam on eBay is at least, is that $50 plus shipping? Oh, that's quite a lot. Yes, I can hear the birds. Sounds of summer. Yeah. I've messed up somewhere. It feels like I've messed up. But I might have messed up on the row underneath, actually, looking at it. Okay, I'm going to go with correcting it. So we're going to do that. Okay. I don't want to unravel all of it, if I'm honest. So we're going to go with it. Why is that twisted? That's twisted. Yeah, see, I'm thinking it's going to put all of it out. Oh, what a pain. And I really don't want to start again. I think it's a row underneath I've messed up on. I'll see. Let me get to the end of the row and I'll see. How do I fix it? Unravelling it all and starting again. And I don't want to. But it will annoy me. I know it will. I'll probably end up unravelling it. I'm just going to get to the end of the row and see what it looks like. If it looks absolutely terrible, because I've kind of messed it up like on the row below. But I might get away with it once I kind of do this. Let's see. I don't think I will get away with it, if I'm honest. I'll see if I can sort it out. Basically, it looks like I've like knitted twice in a row, which puts the pattern out. So that's what it looks like. So when I'm doing like the knit purl, like you're not going to get the ribbon like the way it should. So I'm kind of mad at myself, actually. How can you just go wrong so early on?
It's hard when you're concentrating on the stream as well, when you're streaming and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just going to see what it looks like. If it looks terrible, I'm going to have to unpick it, like take it back to that row.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't think it's going to be terrible, actually, looking at it. You can see where I've gone wrong, actually. Well, I can, but that's because I'm fussy. So I can see where I've gone wrong. It's just deciding whether I want to take it right back to that point. Because it means getting rid of this row and then going all the way part back to halfway through the previous row. Okay, I'm gonna carry on. If I don't like it, I'll unpick it and redo it. But I don't think Yeah, see, I thought it was strange because, like, when I started, I should have realised at the point I ended the row, because when I went back on the row, it's an even number, so I should have started back on a knit rather than on a purl, and I was on a purl, and I was like, it didn't clock. There was mention of bikes too, or is more camping you prefer? I don't know. Did you want to go bike, like cycling?
I wouldn't mind having some bikes.
I was going to say
riding.
biking. Do you want to go biking?
I wouldn't mind. I think at first I just want to get a nice camping setup, like just for the day, like day camping.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not sure what the girls would be like on.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're
bikes.
keen on. They're not keen on doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think they'd enjoy it.
I mean, they enjoyed the day overall.
Yeah.
Don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Do you know what? I think I might undo it. Just because it's pretty obvious, actually. Do you want to see? Actually, there we go. So, okay, you have to ignore my messy bit down here because I kind of I don't think my stitches are like particularly loose, but my start of my rows always tend to be a little bit, you know, where I'm trying not to do the stitches too tight. So you can see where the rib should be there, and then if you get to roughly about here, you can see it's kind of pushed the pattern all out on this side, so it doesn't match. It looks more like the moss stitch, but a smaller version of it. So I think I'm gonna have to undo it. Yeah, so bikes are a maybe. Depends on the girls. Easy to make a mistake with all the distraction, but yeah, I know. Need to push them, they'll be fine. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think because they've never been camping and not really done much outdoorsy stuff, they were really didn't like the bugs. That was one thing that they kept saying, was like they didn't like the bugs. And yeah, I do think they need a bit of a push when it comes to
I think the next stage will
doing
be to
it.
do like a one night camping, like one night.
Yeah.
Just one night out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna just try and go back to the row before. So I'm sorry, it's gonna be really I'm probably going to go quiet quite a lot just to get this done. There we go. What are you drinking? Oh, just pineapple, huh? Yeah, so I'm kind of really annoyed actually. You can get bug candles. Sorry, I can't read that. My cursor's in the way. You can get bug candles to keep bugs away from them. Oh, okay. We were thinking about just getting like a spray thing, weren't we? You know, like that you can spray. Yeah, Pleasant Valley. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, I am going to undo it because it's going to annoy me otherwise because it's so early on. And the thing is, it is a big jumper as well. And it's like, if I mess up like this early on, and I'm going to notice it as well, I'd prefer to kind of get it right. So yeah, I am going to... The thing is, I normally do this like a different way, but yeah, I'm going to try and take my time and like not mess up again. Yeah, I want to take that one off. Take that off.
It's quite a relaxing way to spend the afternoon, isn't it, hon?
Yes.
Garden.
In the garden, messing up on my knitting. Not that I'm angry or anything. Yeah, Michelle, it will drive me crazy because I know it's there as well, and like I'm like the worst when it comes to these things because I really am like really picky, and if I know I've gone wrong, you know, it doesn't matter how the rest of it will look, I will know I've gone wrong at a certain point because I'll be able to pick it out, and it's just... And sometimes the mistakes aren't always that noticeable, although I do think this one would be noticeable because it's almost... Well, it is a different stitch. Because it's not falling how it should. So, yeah. But then I've got to work out where I've gone wrong. I don't know whether I've got... Is it there? Do you know what? I'm starting it again.
The whole thing?
Yeah. I've just realised how far back I've actually gone wrong. And it's like so early on, it's just ridiculous.
Wow, starting all over
Yeah,
again.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry, you're the one starting.
Yeah, it's just... Do you know what? I had a look at it and I was like, right, where did I do the...
You messed up bad, huh?
Yeah, it was right at the start. So, yeah, no, that's not happening. So, so we're going to cast on again. Yeah, I do get frustrated with it when I do go wrong. Just purely because it was just me not concentrating properly and then doing 2 stitches in a row the same. And I could see, it was, I'll tell you where it was, right? It was about 12 stitches in on the first row, and that's just going to pull the pattern out completely. So, I can't even say that, Pleasant Valley. Is it citronella candles? Citronella? They might help, okay. What about insect repellent? You just apply to your skin. That should help. Yeah, that's what we were thinking of doing, actually. That's like the, you know, like the sprays that you kind of put on yourself. That's what we were thinking of. Because I think it would, you know, because they were getting so upset with the bugs yesterday, weren't they?
I think that's one of their biggest issues outside is bugs.
Is bugs. Like, even when we're sitting in the garden, they tend to only come out for like probably about half an hour, and then they go back in. You guys are lucky to have a backyard. Absolutely, we are really, really lucky. We're lucky with where we live as well. I really appreciate where we live. We're so close to a beach. We're so close to the lakes. And it's a really nice place, like, anyway, because even on our doorstep, we've just got so many outdoorsy things that we can do, and there's like some really, really lovely walks around here as well. So yeah, it's just, yeah, we really are. We're lucky to live where we do, and the fact that we've got a back garden as well. We do appreciate it. Michelle says, on the bright side, you can show us your casting. Yeah, I know. I just, you know what? It's annoying. I'll be honest. It's annoying having to redo it. But it will teach me to pay attention, because if I want to do these streams, I've got to pay attention, right? Because then I won't have to keep undoing my work afterwards. Last year when I was doing these, the amount of times that I'd go off stream and have to undo a row because I hadn't paid attention to what I was doing. And this is quite a fiddly pattern as well, because if you have a look at it, I'll try and show you actually. If you have a look at it, it's like quite a lacy kind of pattern. Sorry, you can see my webcam shadow. It's quite a lacy pattern overall, and you know that's going to take some concentration. And if I keep messing up, which, you know, obviously I don't want to mess up, I'm going to have to just keep undoing it, because I used to go off stream and then I'd undo parts of it because I'd realised I'd gone off on the pattern, and the one I was doing last year, it was only like, it was when I was doing Zara's jumper, it was only like a cable on both sides of the jumper at the front, and I just kept messing up and putting the pattern out. So yeah, that wasn't fun to undo those parts when I went wrong. But that pattern was a little bit more forgiving though, because there were sections where I had gone wrong and I could continue, and it was not as noticeable, so it wasn't too bad. What were we making? Oh, sorry, it's a sleeveless jumper, like a little summery top, basically. Hi, Shipping Sunshine. Is that going to be a cap that says pro gamer? No, no, it's definitely not. What kind of bugs do we have here? Mosquitoes are the worst here. We don't have them too bad in the city though. No, it's just like, I don't know, like the flies and wasps and things like that. There are some like little bugs that bite you though, aren't they? I can't think of what they are though. But yeah, they're just the usual like flies and wasps. They don't like them. They kind of, and they don't. Well, Zara doesn't particularly like spiders either. So anything like creepy crawly, she kind of freaks out about anyway. So yeah, I don't think Hannah's that bad though, is she? I mean, like Hannah will just sit still until it goes away, whereas Zara kind of jumps up and starts flinging her arms in the air. So yeah. That sun's really moved now. It's like right in front of me, like right there. Isn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Because it was over there.
The shade's in that corner there.
I know, it should be over there.
You okay?
Yeah, the thing is, right, because I know I burn when I sit in the sun, I use like factor 50. So I smothered factor 50 on me before like I even started this stream, because I burn so easily, and I don't really want to burn. But yeah, my drink, right, because it's so hot, it's actually gone warm. Lovely.
See if we had a cooler.
Yeah, I could have my glass in the cooler, couldn't I? And it could keep it nice and cool. Yeah.
Sit on top of the cooler.
I know. Oh, that would be cool. But no, now I've got like warm gin.
Put it in the shade, it'll cool down. Shade.
I'll put it that side. I've got a bit of shade on that side. We have wasps too, nasty critters. Yeah, I don't really like the wasps. Bees I don't really mind, because they don't really go out of their way to kind of sting you, whereas wasps I think are a lot easier to I don't know, they're a lot easier to kind of go for the sting, aren't they?
Yeah.
And we get loads of them. They get trapped in our house sometimes. Was it a fly or a wasp that was stuck in the conservatory? And it kept doing that really high buzzy noise. It was really high pitched buzz, which was actually quite funny, because we were about to start our chat on Friday, and all of a sudden I heard this like really high pitched buzz, and I was like, what on earth is that? And he goes, yeah, there's a fly or wasp stuck. Brian's saying get her a new drink. I don't want a new drink. That's going to be my only drink today.
Can I put some rice in it?
Would you mind putting some rice in it? That will cool it down actually, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's going to go stick some ice in it for me. Attention, woman. He sits there and watches his lady drink a hot drink, sack him. Oh dear. No, he's gone to go and put some ice in my drink. It's fine. Like I said, that's only going to be my one for today anyway. So I've got to drive in the morning, and I don't like drinking the day up before I've got to drive. So yeah, that's going to be my one drink today.
Should I run your new shades?
Oh, you want to see my new shades? I bought these on Amazon. There we go. They're quite cool. My other ones, like, one of the screws come out of the side, and so they kept moving. But yeah, there we go. You all wanted to see that, right? Yeah, bees don't bother me. Yeah. Just needs a little push. Yeah, he does sometimes need a little bit of a push. Right, I'm just going to have a quick count, because last time I got to 80 quite quickly and I didn't realise. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 6, 28, 30, 32, 34... Right, I'm on 66, so that's not too bad. And we need to get to 82, so let's just do this quickly. I think the hair's gotten hot, it's gone inside. Right, that might be 82 there. New title, Tipsy Stitch and Picture Effects. Oh no, I won't get tipsy, honestly. So how is the driving? You're like, oh, I love driving. I tell Zahir all the time, I'm like, I love my car, I love driving. It's awesome. I really, really do. I love it. How is road rage? You kicked off? No, not yet. Not yet, but I think it's because I haven't been driving that long on my own. So I'm like, this is how new to it. Like when I first started driving, like myself to and from work, I would not even put the radio on. I've quite literally only started putting the radio on in the last week or two because I kind of felt like it was going to be a distraction and I only wanted to focus on the road. Let me just grab some water. So yeah, I was just like, no, I couldn't even have the radio on. But yeah, no road rage yet. Have I broken my bottle? It looks like I've broken my bottle. I dropped it. I don't know when I dropped it, but it looks like I've dropped it. And now she has to let me keep the RC. What? Why? Michelle's asking, how did I learn to knit? My mum taught me to knit when I was about 12, and at that point it was just like, you know, kind of creating like scarves and things like that, because you could just kind of knit them in like a row, like a strip. It wasn't until the kids, like my children, were born that I started like knitting like baby clothes and cardigans and things like that. But yeah, so my mum taught me when I was about 12. Z is very good at fetching drinks and things. One reason Beck keeps him around. What car did I get? I got a Honda Jazz. So we stayed with the Honda family. So we've got like, here's Honda on the drive and then my Honda on the drive as well. So yeah, I just enjoy driving. And I'm glad to kind of feel like that, because I think after having like the experience down south, where I was driving and then coming up here and then like not driving at all for like a good year or two, or like very rarely driving. Like I quite literally only got into the car a handful of times before I got my car sorted out this year. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I'm just going to quickly count, so I'm going to go quiet for a moment. Yep, I got 82. That's brilliant. Pleasant Valley saying having a car is awesome. Yeah, I really do. I feel like I've gotten so much independence back this year. Not having to rely on Zahir to take me to and from work and come and pick me up and disturbing his day. It's been brilliant. I really, really have. I've really, really like taken to kind of driving and having that independence. Like I can just know that I don't have to wait around for him in the mornings. I can set off at the time I want to set off. When I leave work, I don't have to worry that I've got Zahir sitting out. Like, because at the moment when I leave work, a lot of the time I'm actually leaving quite late on some days, depending on like how things have gone. Like if we're running like 10 minutes behind and we haven't managed to get clothes done before 6:30, I don't have to stress out that, you know, I've got Zahir waiting outside. So I like that aspect of it, because it kind of gives me that that freedom. I mean, I normally call him and let him know what I'm up to, and you know what time I'm leaving, so that he knows what time to kind of expect me, because like my journey to and from work is like 10 miles. No, my journey to work is like 10 miles, so I'm doing like 10 miles in the morning, 10 miles in the evening. So it works out about, at the moment, with all this not many people being on the road at the moment, it takes me about 25 minutes to get to and from work. When the traffic all comes back, it's going to take me about 40. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but you know, we've had like empty roads for the past 10-11 weeks, so it's been different. And they've started putting roadworks back up, like along the road, which is causing delays. Like they only started back up like last week, the roadworks, and because it's quite a main road, there's not. The thing is, if you know the area, you could probably avoid it because there's like back lanes that you can go down. But I'm quite happy just to stay on the main road and just have to sit through the traffic lights, really. Because they are only temporary traffic lights, and generally they do move pretty quickly, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Driving up north is so much nicer than London is to drive around. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I kind of like I've passed my driving test in Croydon, so I was kind of used to the traffic. Well, you had to get used to the traffic because when your driving test is in Croydon, it's just busy. It doesn't matter what time of day you take your test, you're always going to be in some sort of traffic. Because there were places that would say, oh, you know, avoid booking this time, or avoid booking this time for your test because it's going to be a lot busier and things like that. But you know, I mean, there was no getting away from it really down there. But yeah, since coming up here, the roads are a lot nicer to drive on. Even like when it is busy, it's not really as busy as it gets in London, so that's not bad. Oh, thanks for shipping, Sunshine. Thank you for popping in. 10 miles is a bit of a drive. I think distance-wise, yeah, it is a bit of a drive, but it's I think it's about 10 miles that I'm doing for work. But yeah, it is a bit of a drive, but I'm kind of used to it. I know the route like really well, like because it's a straightforward route. It is pretty straight because there's only like certain ways that you can go anyway, so it's like, unless, like I said, you know, like the back lanes, and I don't, so I won't go that way because I would end up lost. And I don't drive with a sat nav because I don't really like sat navs, so I prefer to kind of know my way without using the sat nav, which is going to become difficult because the only place I know how to get to, really. I think I could actually do some of the things in Preston because I don't know Preston as well. But yeah, there are some places I could go to without a sat nav, I think. Like, I'm trying to think of the routes in my head. But yeah, I don't like following them. I just think they're a bit of a distraction, and then if you're following that and then not really paying attention to the road, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I know you can get the ones that talk to you, but then you've got to know your distances as well, right? And I'm not great at distances, like, you know, when they tell you like in so many yards you've got to turn off, and it's like, well, yeah, that would kind of confuse me. as well. So having that to listen to and give directions to. My sister drives 22 miles one way to work. She's an English teacher. It takes her about an hour and a bit every day. Got to do what you got to do. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I think I'm kind of used to the distance though. I mean, that's the thing, like with where we live, like you have to get used to travelling to do things. Like, because we're kind of right in the middle of, say, like, so Lancaster is about 20-25 minutes. Preston is like 20-25 minutes the other way. So it's like we're kind of slap bang in the middle of both. So if we want to go to like do shopping or anything like that, and we want to stay quite local, our options are either Lancaster or Preston, unless we want to make the journey to go into Manchester, which Manchester is like the closest like big shopping centre is like it's in Manchester, I think. But then again, it's kind of close to like Liverpool as well. Liverpool's like a similar distance as well to Manchester. So I've only gone to Liverpool like once or twice, I think. I haven't driven it, so he's driven it. But yeah, I still haven't gone on a motorway yet. I've only been on like the like on the main roads. I haven't been on like a motorway yet. But one of our main roads does get up to 50. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'll sit to here. I might do when I can, when I feel like it, I'm gonna do like a test run on a motorway, just like for one junction maybe. So yeah. Should have checked this earlier on. Just making sure I haven't made any silly mistakes again. That's a knit, that's a pole. That's a knit, that's a pole, that's a knit, that's a pole. Yeah, I think I'm good. Should have checked that one before I got to the end of the row. But so far it looks like I've done okay. Oops. So I'm starting to fidget now. There we go. And that I know is definitely right, because I'm starting again with a knit. So that is good. I'm exactly.
The little camera when you're knitting.
Oh, is it the shadow?
No, your hands are like literally behind the webcam, like the laptop camera when you're knitting.
I don't know what you mean.
You know when you're knitting,
yeah.
Your hands are
oh,
behind
is
the
it?
little
Oh,
square
okay.
rather than- so
Can I move
just be
that?
careful of where you're.
Can I move that down?
Well, no. Well, yeah, you could, but you could also just be aware of where your hands
Or
are.
I could put it on that corner.
You could, yeah. Or you could just, like I said, be aware of where you're using.
Oh no, I won't move that. Oh God, I've grabbed it now. It's that one, isn't it?
But you could just. I was only saying it to move the camera. I was saying it so you.
No, I know, but
are
I'm
aware
just
of
like.
where your hands are at us.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see whether that works. Because it's no good if you can't see my hands, is it? Just give it some money, you'll be okay. Motorways are quieter at the moment. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm kind of like, when I do a test run, I'll probably go like either like first thing in the morning, or I do like late at night. And just do like go on it for a junction, then come off, and see how we go. Zahir said he'll come with me anyway, so we will see how that goes. I won't do it with the girls in the car at the moment. Like I just won't go on a motorway with them in the car, because I just kind of feel like if you're inexperienced, you should make sure you're taking, like, you know, just being careful. I would never forgive myself if I had an accident and they were in the car. Yeah. I was grumpy if he's on later. I don't know whether he will be. He said he's been like streaming too much. So I don't know. Because he does like gaming, but I think he's finding it frustrating as well. So if he comes out in the garden, I'll ask him. But he's gone back in for now. I don't know whether he's actually listening. He might be listening, because he's just told me about the camera. So see, I think it's still a bit high, isn't it? Am I knitting too high? Is it my hands? Is it where I'm placing my hands? Is that the problem? Probably is. I'm trying to keep an eye on it. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I think it's more about where I'm knit. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to say he will be on later. But he didn't say today whether he would. And maybe he's not in the chat because he's not answering either. I told him to stop playing 7 days a week. He will enjoy it more if he does 3 days. Yeah, I think he probably would. I think like listening to some of his streams, he gets a bit grumpy and gets a bit fed up. So I've got an itchy nose. So he gets a bit grumpy and he gets a bit frustrated with the game, I think, sometimes. And like, you know, he should be enjoying it rather than finding it frustrating. Maybe he just needs to play a different game. He's downloaded like GTA. I don't know why he hasn't played that yet. Or is it like the graphics or the space or something like that on his computer that he's like complaining about? I don't know. I don't know. What are you doing? What's the matter? Yep, so far this is looking like it should, but I haven't even got halfway through the line yet, like the row. I'm kind of glad I undid it. I know it kind of feels like I've not gone very far today, but I'm glad I undid it and restarted, because yeah, I wouldn't have been happy to continue. That would have just annoyed me. It really would have. It would have gone out. Her space is not big enough to take all that RAM. Yeah, I had a feeling it was like the space on the computer rather than the graphics, but I know he's been struggling with Call of Duty. That's been giving him issues. But yeah, it was either one of the two. Oh, thank you, Lazy Jane. Yeah, I would. Yeah, he'll. I think he needs to play something different, to be quite honest. But I know I don't know. Does he really enjoy Fortnite? maybe it's just like habit, you know, I don't know. He's like, I will like this game. Pleasant Valley, are road speeds in kilometres or miles there? Miles. I had to think about it. I think, anyway. Yeah, no, they're miles. Yeah, miles per hour. Yeah. And Adam Lamb has actually answered miles as well. Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. He does enjoy it, but when you play it 7 days a week, it's going to wear off. And yeah, that's true. That's true. Were you listening?
Yeah.
Ryan was asking if you're streaming tonight.
I don't know.
You don't know? No? You might be taking the night off.
Don't know, yeah, maybe.
Oh, he's being very cagey about it, Ryan. But yeah. It's still, do you know what? Do you want to come over?
No.
Do you want to come and show what you've got in your hand? Come on.
Just turn the
Come
camera.
on. Okay, I'll turn the camera around one moment. Okay. What you got to here?
Don't know, just RC car. Yeah. It's pretty nice. I think like I would only keep it like for the YouTube channel, you know.
Oh,
And
right.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just you know.
Not for anything else?
No, not
No.
because I want it or anything.
Oh.
It's just pretty cool,
Yeah.
isn't it?
See, this is the thing that he's trying to keep at the moment. So, but he's got some more stock coming on Wednesday, which I've got a feeling he's got something in that he wants to keep as well. So, this is meant to be stock. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's meant to be stock.
I'm learning about
Anyway.
we don't want to promote things and sell things that we don't, believe in, right?
Yeah.
I don't want my customers to
I've
have-
messed my camera up now. Sorry. Here we go.
Should I give it a run? See what you think.
Well, if you run it, then you've got to keep it, right?
Oh, really? I can still sell it. It'll still sell for good money, even used. I'll give it a little run. What do you think?
And Ryan's asking how much is it worth?
Not much?
No, come on.
What do you mean? Like, how much is it worth?
The car that you've got.
What, retail?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can only sell it. I don't know.
How much do they sell for? Like when they're new.
280?
So when they're new, it sells for 280. So if you use it, how much will you?
Maybe, well, I think probably about 220.
So, and if he uses it, it's 220. Z not committing to a decision, surprising. Oh dear. Right. Okay, so I've marked down that row.
It's nice, though, isn't it?
There we go. That's so much better. I'll show you. So you see, like last time, it was all going bobbly. At least it's all straight. And this will tidy up as I kind of knit more. It will kind of, the tension will correct itself. I say correct itself, it's me. Tell him stop talking, say a price. Yeah, so brand new they go for 280. And it is technically brand new. But he does keep playing with it, so, you know.
I've not played with it yet. Look, it's still, look.
Ryan. So it's worth half the CRV and he wants to keep it. Just sack him, Becks.
It is worth it.
I tell you what, Ryan, if you saw his face, he was not impressed. He was not impressed. But personally, I think he should sell it. Because the thing is, like, what I always ask him, right, is, like, would he have bought it if he was buying it for himself? Because that's the thing. When he's got access to stock, I think that's like one of the.
Actually, this one, because it's a short course strap. If you remember.
Oh, okay. This is one he would have purchased
'cause
himself.
if you remember, I used to have like a little short course strap.
Yeah, you did actually. You did have a small one.
It's just I felt silly with that,
You felt silly.
Yeah.
Is it because one of the neighbours said that it was a toy?
No, it's just because, it's so little and everything.
Yeah. No, he did have a small version of this one, I suppose.
It needs to be in scale, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I
guess so. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see where you're going with this.
Low C5T.
Hey Zara. Yeah, I see where he's going. Ryan's saying you're going to sell it.
What's he saying?
He says you're going to sell it. He will sell it, it's too big. Pleasant Valley tells you to stop fondling the RC car. This is a clean stream. I know. He won't leave it alone. He can't handle it. He's a liar. He's got a project to go to.
I do have a project, but that's a buggy. That's not a short course truck.
Oh. Can you hear him?
He doesn't know anything.
Can you hear him? He's saying like that is a project,
That's a
but
buggy.
it's a buggy. It's not a short course truck.
Yeah.
So yeah. He's very defensive about this car. Z will sell it after a few years of testing it first. And Ryan's asking, are you struggling with the project?
No, I'm just waiting for the freaking motor mount to turn up. It should have turned up ages ago.
He's waiting for a part for the project. But yeah. Right, so I'm on the third row now. This is going really, really quick. It's not. I had to undo it, so it's not going quick at all. I am liking this colour though. I really like it. It's a pretty cool colour.
We'll get rid of all those drones,
Yeah? Are they listed?
Some of them.
No.
Some of them.
Some of them are. How many? Couple. Okay.
Some of them we actually sell as untested, so I can't get what kind of
Ryan's saying Coleman are waiting for you to buy a cooler to join the club.
I'm gonna buy a cooler. When are we gonna have our next nice weekend, man?
I don't know. We're still going to get a few
To be honest
nice
with you,
days
even
for
if it's
during the
not nice,
week,
we
can't
can still
we?
Go out and chill out if we've got,
Yeah.
if we've got the relevant bits and pieces.
Yeah,
You know,
that's true. Will Z be taking the RC car on the camping trip? Well, Pleasant Valley, Zahir wanted to. He wanted to take a boat, but he doesn't have a boat, so that's the only problem with wanting to take a boat. He doesn't have an RC boat. So, yeah, he probably would end up taking a car or something on a day out.
You didn't read your book.
He would have.
You didn't read your book, Peter.
No, I didn't. That's because we
Didn't really stay.
we didn't stay sitting for too long, did we? We ended up going for a walk, so. We kind of did a barbecue, and then after the barbecue we kind of went on our way for a walk. Ask Z about Ryan's boat.
Oh, he's got some crazy boat, isn't it?
Oh.
It's like an RC bait boat.
Oh.
So it's like 1,800 quid because it's got sonar.
Wow. Is it like one of those crazy ones?
Yeah,
Have you shown me one before?
Probably.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool.
He needs it because he's pretty rubbish at catching fish without it.
I'm not going to repeat that. You may have heard it because the mic might have picked him up, but I'm not going to repeat it. Oh, Ryan did hear you. He said I heard that. Man. You playing with your doll? Yeah, it's starting to get quite nice, isn't it? I think the shade's coming around now.
Nice, yeah.
So.
Temperature's perfect.
Oh dear. Ryan says when lockdown is over, he's going to kiss you.
Whatever.
With tongues.
Gross, isn't it?
Oh dear. Okay. How's that? Okay, so I'm a bit worried about like the length of this. It is a rib, so I'm hoping it's going to get a thing. I might go up a size. Oh, looking at it, it should be alright though. But we'll see. We'll see. I might have to go up a size. See him smile. He likes it. Yeah. Yeah, he did smile. It made him laugh. Right. Okay, I'm only going to stay on for about another 10 minutes. I did say I was only going to be here for about an hour or two. So I'm going to be here for about another 10 minutes and then I'm going to call it a day. So let's see if I can get another couple of rows done. Even if I get one more row done, that's awesome. I'm hoping to do a couple more though. I'm a bit concerned that I might need to go up a size though, because it does look like this rib is not... It's not coming out as... Maybe I'll do the rib and then decide.
I hope a bird doesn't fill my car.
What?
Yeah.
That one or that one?
No, that one.
That one.
Not bothered about the Honda.
You're not bothered about the Honda, no?
No.
I was thinking because you just cleaned up the Honda. I was
Yeah.
thinking like, yeah, I could understand that.
Trusty car though, isn't it?
It is. Do you know what? It's me. I keep moving.
Yeah, you do. It's you. I told you.
It's me. I move out of the...
Yeah, you don't keep
frame.
your eye on where you should be keeping your hand.
There we go. Oh, yeah, nearly messed up. Who are my favourite knitting designers or pattern companies? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I kind of I use any patterns that I kind of like. I'm quite liking doing like quite a lot of vintage patterns at the moment. I really like the look of the vintage patterns. But yeah, I like ones I do like. Rowan, and I like their wool as well. Just find their wool sometimes a little bit expensive though. But yeah. Pleasant Valley saying nice mega stream today. Yeah, I'm going to try and keep it like to 2 hours. It will be on a Sunday. Time wise, I'm hoping to stick to like the 4 o'clock because I think it will kind of fit in nicely with my week. Yeah, the Stitch and Bitches I used to do 2 streams a week of them. I don't think I'm going to be able to do 2 a week. It's going to have to be the one. So that's why it took me ages to just decide on a day, because I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I could do it on a Wednesday evening when I come out of work a little bit later. But then I'm like, on a Wednesday, I'm not kidding you, during my work week, I find it difficult just to vlog during my work week, let alone to do a stream like midweek. So I'm probably gonna like stick to just the Sunday and not do any like live streams during the week, because I'm much more likely to kind of keep it up and stick to it if I kind of know that, you know what, this is the one day that I'm going to be, you know, live, which is the Sunday. So yeah, it just means there's going to be a slight, I mean, with my vlog I've been really terrible at getting it like edited to go live on a Sunday anyway, so my vlog is probably going to change to a Monday being on my channel. So that's, and then I'm planning on doing a couple of other videos as well, but they're going to be all pre-recorded that I can just upload. So that's kind of the plan going forward, because I've kind of neglected my channel a little bit. I mean, you know, I've gone through a couple of months of not vlogging really, and then I start vlogging, and then I stop again. So I am going to try and concentrate on it a little bit more. And yeah, it's, you know, I've been like, at the moment I'm the happiest I've been in a while. I said this on Friday. Things at work are good. They feel good to me. I'm really happy with the hours I'm working. I'm not getting stressed out by the eBay stuff because I'm leaving Zahir to deal with all of that, and it's just working out really well, and I just feel a lot more settled. And I wanted to make sure that when I did bring these streams back, that I was in a place where I was going to stick to them. So yeah, so that's it. You've done more than Z. Well done, Becks. Unlike it. Oh dear. And Pleasant Valley says,
shipping today, thanks very much.
Yeah, okay, Zahir's done a bunch of shipping. He's you know, he just wants to make that point. He's done some work today. And he has. It's good, because it'll make his Monday a lot better. A Sunday works for me, Beck, and that's Pleasant Valley. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I kind of feel like a Sunday afternoon. I'm normally trying to chill out on a Sunday anyway, so it wouldn't hurt me to kind of chill out and do a bit of knitting at the same time on stream. So normally I do like all my housework and things on a like Friday afternoon or Saturday morning, depending on what we have planned. and then Sunday is like a chilled out day for me, so I'm kind of like, yeah, I can easily do that. So well, you're busy, no worries if you don't vlog every week. No, I am trying to stick to a weekly vlog, to be quite honest. Like I'm like there's by the time I finish the vlog today, it will be out for tomorrow. So I am trying to stick to a weekly vlog. So that hopefully won't change. Yeah, and Ryan says, tell him he's talking about streaming hours. Packing don't impress him.
I probably will be on later, if I'm honest.
He said he's probably going to be on later.
I'll be on. I know I will. I just
Yeah, no, he will. He'll end up being on. As much as he says he's not going to be on, he will be on.
It's just I want to play games. So, yeah.
Huh? What did you say?
I want to play games, isn't it?
You want to play games? Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this, by the way.
Do you know what? I like the way you take the opportunity when I'm on a live stream, right, to tell me he's going to keep stuff. This is what he always does. He's like, oh yeah, if I tell her now, she's got to be polite. So he's like, oh, if I tell her now she's on live stream, she's not going to say how she really feels.
Listen. If I make a video about it, then I can keep it and tax right off because it's to grow the other channel. There you go.
There you go. Can you hear that? Can you hear his excuse? He's going to use it because he's going to make videos about it, so it technically can be used as a tax write-off because he's making a video out of it, so he's technically using it for work purposes.
Monetized on the channel, so yeah.
And then as long as you link it to our website in the video,
and we sell it.
there we go.
And what a better way to
So he's kind of advertising through his YouTube channel,
showing how great
showing off the product, and then linking our website underneath.
And then I get to play with it.
What do you reckon on that? Do you reckon that's a good enough excuse to keep the RC car? We'll see. Right, I am going to do another row just quickly because we're not quite at time. I said about 10 minutes. We've only covered 5, so...
No heat. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oops. Pleasant Valley saying, go on earlier, Z. You keep going on late, even though you say you want to go on early, and then you complain you're tired.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he agrees. He does do that. And to be quite honest, the thing is, it fits in if he does go on earlier on stream, because I wake him up at like 6 in the morning when I'm going off to work. You know, just because I want to see him before I go to work. And, you know, he tells me he wants to see me before I go as well. So I have to believe him.
You know what it is? I like waking up early.
No, he does like waking up early. So
I don't like waking up late.
So I think I've been encouraging him for ages that he should, if he wants to stream, he should be going on a lot earlier than he does. And even during the week, even if I've just come home from work, to be quite honest, my evening is generally just, I have something to eat, I get my stuff ready for the next day, and then I just sit in front of the TV just to unwind for an hour. So Zahir getting on stream while I've just come in from work, that really doesn't bother me. So I would prefer him to do it. He's like, what are you doing, showing the girls your feet?
Yeah, just like quite crusty, aren't
Oh,
they? Like quite dry.
okay. You should moisturise them.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Move that again.
When he comes on, I say,
Is it you can't see it sometimes?
say what time is it? Yeah. No, he needs to move his stream, like time-wise. He really does. He needs to go on a bit earlier. Because the thing is, it doesn't really suit doing a stream until like 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm getting him up at 6. And I've told him that before. It's not a good idea. It really isn't. And I might change these needles because they keep kind of...
Now we can wait for them.
they keep tapping me on the side. I might get some shorter ones out. I'm not sure I've got shorter ones of this one though.
That's what they call golden hour, you know that in filming.
Really? Why?
Like when the sun's just about to go down and it starts getting all kind of, the light is perfect.
Yeah.
So golden hour.
Ah.
When they go out filming and stuff.
It's a really nice,
Nice light.
it's a nice evening.
It's not harsh, it's like,
yeah. This is good. I've had a real chilled out weekend. Really have. It's been great.
warm light, like too blue and yeah. Like, yeah, it just feels warm and cozy. Yeah. It's soft as well. The light is
The family are talking about how they like the light at night time. What, evening? It's not night yet. It's evening time. And I was just being nosy and listening into them. Oh, he has American friends now, so he's on US time, I think. Yeah, I can see.
That's not why I do it.
No, I don't think that's why he does it.
It's bad
It's-
timing.
it
When I
is bad
originally used to
habits, I
stream,
think.
used to stream at like 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
I
like,
want to go back to that.
when he used to stream FIFA, right, he used to get on stream at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Because he used to catch the kids as they were coming home.
That wasn't the reason why. That sounds really dodgy.
I know it sounds really dodgy, but a lot of kids play FIFA.
They do.
And they used to watch it.
I'm not Herbert.
You know what I mean anyway. It only sounds bad if that's where your head works. But it was quite literally like...
It was a good time to
Yeah.
stream, because obviously a lot of school kids come out and then they watch and whatever.
Exactly.
I used to have
So-
quite a good viewing back then. The old FIFA.
Yeah.
Now,
So-
I miss FIFA.
So that...
I was bad at FIFA as well.
Yeah, Zahir was actually quite bad at FIFA as well. He wasn't very good at FIFA.
People used to queue up to smash me like 7-8-0.
Us Welsh are not good enough for him. No, I bet that's not true. That's not true, is it? He's shaking his head. He's saying no, it's not true.
Can I have a steak sliced? Yeah.
If you want it,
I don't know if I would
if
really
you're
need
starting
it.
to feel...
I'm just fancying. I just thought it would be nice to sit out here and eat a steak slice.
Well, do it then. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea soon. Or coffee, actually.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Sit out here munching a steak slice.
Yeah, I'm going to go and grab a coffee and sit down and chill for a little bit more.
Do a bit more shipping now.
Have you? You still got shipping to do?
Well, yeah, 'cause
Okay.
people bought stuff since me shipping all the other stuff.
So after all of that, I managed to do 5 rows on stream.
What, in 2 hours?
I know, I undid them as
that
well. It's not bad. It's not bad. I was probably chatting more than I was
I'm
knitting.
teasing. You're meant to be chatting.
So yeah, there you go. I really like that colour. I'm hoping you can see that. The sun's probably making it look a different colour because I'm outside. Yeah. Z needs a mic so we can hear the sidekick. I know, Pleasant Valley. You can kind of hear him though. The mic does pick him up. Right, I am going to end the stream here. So thank you very much to everyone that has joined me this afternoon and evening. Really do appreciate it. I will be back live again next Sunday at 4 o'clock because I think it's worked out quite a nice time, hasn't it? Yeah. So I may not be in the garden next week though, because I think it's going to be like, I don't know, it's meant to be like a lot cooler next weekend by the looks of it. So I probably won't be out in the garden. I'll probably be on the dining room table set up somewhere, because I don't really want to go upstairs and use Hannah's bedroom. So yeah, I'll just catch up with the chat quickly. He's bad at everything except being a dad and husband.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks great. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm really loving the colour. Like I said at the start of the stream, I was worried when I was, because I wanted something different colour. I didn't want to go for like the black and the white and the cream kind of colours. It's really, really easy to kind of fall into those colours all of the time, and I wanted something a little bit different. So I went for like this orange, and then I was like, is it going to be like bright orange? But it's not. It's like more like a burnt orange, which is perfect. I like it anyway. I'm going to go because I keep rambling. Thank you to everyone that's joined me this evening, and I will see you next week at 4 o'clock. Have I done this right, honey? I don't know whether I have.
Just end it on both sides.
And
Yeah, that's